Gemini, this month, Mercury, your ruler, is retrograde for the majority of the month, which could be quite confusing for you. Make sure whatever you do, you are making sure your travel plans, your emails, and what you're saying and what you're most importantly hearing is correct, because Mercury likes to play a few games when it's retrograde, and it has more of an impact on you than other people because, of course, it's your ruler. Now, this particular Mercury retrograde is going to impact your relationships, to collaborations, to groups of people, to things you put out there into the world online. And you have to be very, very careful in all those areas because things are not clear and they only become clear at the end of the month. On top of that, we have this total solar eclipse, which everybody's banging on about, and it's in the same area for you, of course. So you are like, wow, what is going on? How am I getting on with these groups of people? You might even have a belief system or something that you've been thinking about and really, really believing and passionately put your effort into, and suddenly you wake up and you go, hang on a minute, I've outgrown this belief system and now I'm moving on, I'm evolving past it. And it might even surprise you, this big change you've got to a group of people, to what you're doing online or a belief system, and also what you wanted to manifest. It's also a position of manifesting. So, in good news, something you maybe wanted to manifest in the past might come up for you, but also you might wake up and go, oh my goodness, the kind of life I thought I wanted, the things I thought I wanted to bring into my life have now radically shifted. And there's going to be a big revelation. Perhaps, let's hope it's this way, might be that you get what you want and then you decide you don't want it. That's happened to a lot of people I know manifesting. And, we grow and we evolve and we change. And you are going through a massive, big change. And you're seeing your future differently. But you're likely to come into contact with people or a visionary idea that pushes you in the right direction. You just have to have the courage to do it. And it means maybe saying no or walking away from something. But you will be given all the information you need and you'll be supported in all ways. And particularly, I think you will meet a new group of people or hang out with a new group of friends, and it will make whatever you're leaving behind a lot easier. Now, the other big news for you this month is the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, where you will have a psychic revelation. You're going to the next level, and it's like you're healing the past in some way. Anything to do with your sensitivity. I'm married to the love of my life, who's a Gemini. I know who's got like 5 planets in Gemini. So very sensitive creatures, Gemini, but they often don't show it. They can talk their way out of it, or they can, use their mind to distract from that deep sensitivity. And there's a big healing coming up for you around that area. If there have been things that like wounded you in the past, hurt you, or that you were very, very open emotionally, and then something small happened and you didn't feel you could express yourself emotionally, that's going to heal now. There's a big lifting of that. You're very intuitive. You're very spot on about your perceptions. Mercury's retrograde, there's still a bit of this, that, and the other. But you're really powerfully going after your goal now and chopping away illusions and finding where you need to be. And you're going to feel also by the end of this month, you should feel more accepted in groups of people, or know your place and your power when it comes to collaboration. And that's a really, really good thing for you. You're making the changes you need to make. You're kind of opening your heart in a brand new way. Venus and Chiron are joining forces, so there's a big clearing for all of us. But for you, I think by the end of this month, you're going to have much more intimate relationships and much more intimate connections, and you're cutting out distractions and things that don't work for you, and having a really powerful rebirth, actually. And there will be some interactions you have, particularly when Venus enters Taurus, where you'll be diving deep. You're going to want that empathy, you're going to want that emotional closeness, and you're going to get it. So all in all, it is a good month. Yes, there's a lot of talk about how powerful the eclipse is, but basically it's a revelation to you about who you want to mix with, what you want to put out there in the world, and you will have a great, amazing experience by the end of the month that makes you know you've done the right thing. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So here is the deck. I love the box. Got some of the tarot heroes on the front that are in my deck, which I'll tell you about later. It is flip top. How fabulous is that? I love that. And then you have the little booklet here. Little nuggets of information about each card. Here they are. Notice the gold. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess, which is so important because it is Pamela Coleman Smith. She was the illustrator of the original Rider-Waite. And I have 3 Lovers cards. The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, various heroes here. This is Anna May Wong. So I've got this leaflet that comes with the pack. It gives you one line of straight to the point wisdom about it. But this is the book. And I'm so pleased with it because what I aim to do with this deck is to inspire your own psychic ability, but also to empower you and uplift you every day with the message of the card. Let's take a look inside. In it, we've got the meanings and readings. All my knowledge is in this book, all my love and all my heart. I talk to you about my journey, and I talk to you, most importantly, about how to dive in and learn the tarot really quickly, because that's the way I roll. Very easy guide. I talk to you about reversals and how to empower yourself and feel the love of the tarot. And then there's a little space where you can do your readings. And at the back, really importantly, I talk to you about all the card characters, the amazing things they did in the world to inspire us. Just to give you a taster, let's pull a card to see what we've got. Well, that is a great card. The 9 of Cups, the Wish card. The most basic interpretation of the 9 of Cups is that you're being given a massive cosmic yes. This book is my life's work. I've been doing tarot basically from when I was born. It's been a lifelong passion, and you're always learning when it comes to tarot, and I've tried to put everything I know and all the magic and how you can learn quickly. You can get them from Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and potentially order them from your local bookshop and support your local bookshop. These carry my heart and my soul, and I thank you for being on this journey. You inspired me to do it because I wanted to have an inclusive deck. So I thank you for being my inspiration.